So we just finished shooting our fashion editorial for the December-January issue.
The Now issue.
Yes, we very often for our fashion editorials go all over the world.
We're big on location and outside environments.
We kept this one close to home, and we shot it in New York,
With Jonathan Mannion.
Jonathan Mannion, who is one of the original FADER photographers.
Yes.
He has been shooting for FADER since the beginning.
My approach to photography is always trying to keep my finger on the pulse of what's next and what's happening and what's now. Knowing that this is sort of a now issue, like I still feel like I'm totally current. Like we have always kind of set the trends and we've always been the ones sort of pushing the borders out farther of what's acceptable.
We decided to go downstairs from Jonathan's studio. It's kind of like an abandoned floor, and we decided to shoot there and on the fire escape and on the roof. So it was actually a location within itself.
The story is called Prime Numbers. We picked 7 sort of ideas and pieces that you could wear all winter starting in December. We started with, I think the plaid suit was first.
With all the color and plaid, it needed to be calmed down, so we just kind of put in oatmeal turtleneck.
Next up was we did a women's suit from Patrik. Patrik is famous for his men's tailoring, and he's just now venturing into women's wear. So we styled the very first women's suit that he ever produced. I feel like the way that the double-breasted made it into the story was that me and you have just been wearing double-breasted like crazy.
I don't know, I think designers have been doing a lot of double-breasted. But what's so special about the double-breasted blazer we used was that the gold buttons.
It was like a comfortable double-breasted blazer. It was made out of sort of like a soft knit material, so it didn't feel like you were going to Wall Street or whatever.
Nah.
The next look we did was a fur coat, which is kind of new for us.
Fur, not fur coat, it was just fur.
That's true, because the sleeves were chopped off.
It was a fur vest.
But we were shooting in New York, and so we were kind of like, it's cold out. This is very exciting. Let's shoot some fur, because Mobolaji is normally going to Trinidad and Mexico and Vietnam, and you really can't take a fur coat there.
Yeah, and I really don't want to travel with a fur coat.
No.
I love fur.
Yeah. The next look is one of my favorite looks is the duster coat. This is a coat from Carlos Campos that goes from top to bottom.
Everything I think we did is classic, you know?
It's very New York to me too, the duster coat.
Yeah.
We also shot Paisley.
Personally, for me, I think it's important to not OD on things, not overdo things, you know? Paisley's already there. There's no need to add 5 or 7 different colors on top of that.
Our very last look was a leather trench coat.
I think the leather with fur is something that definitely makes a statement. It's slightly flashy as well. Something a little different for the FADER reader.
Would you get your mom a crazy blue fur coat for Christmas?
I probably would not.
What are you gonna get your mom for Christmas?
Some Birkenstocks.